Now, to transition into something great.
Yes. Oh God, please, let's get off.
So, one of our favorite shows, The Legend of Vox Machina,
Which I thought was done.
have released the 4th season.
I thought it was boxed up and under the tree and done.
Yeah. So, luckily the 4th season came out. So, quick recap, folks. So, the end of the 3rd season, you have Pike and Grog go off on their own.
Yeah.
Percy and Vex go off on their own. Keyleth and Vax go off on their own, and then Scanlan and his daughter go off on their own.
Yes.
They all kind of separate.
The Percy and Vex go back to Whitestone to rule Whitestone and take a break because Percy, if spoiler warning, died last year and was brought back. Vex and Keyleth go off to finish her Aramente, and also because Vex is hiding that he is now cursed for bringing Percy back from the dead when he is supposed to safeguard the dead.
And it's also like both groups, those two, they have budding relationships that they're also kind of invested.
They wanted to be alone for a little bit.
Yes.
And then, which leaves Grog and Pike to kind of just not have anything to do.
Dude.
And Pike is not taking it great.
I have rarely had a new season start as great as Grog singing the song
over crayon animation.
Fuck shit up because he wants to test out his singing abilities.
Yeah.
And I was smiling so hard my face hurt.
Yeah.
And it was great.
Yeah.
Fuck shit up. I was like, dude, that is the greatest song ever.
This is why we watched the show.
Oh my God. It was like, because I had watched this right after I watched Spider-Man Noir. So it was like the ultimate palate cleanser.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, exactly. It's like, I love this show. I love that it drops you right back into where you were.
Yes.
I love that. I love a trap door. So like where the show ends and we can all be like, yeah, the show ended.
Yeah.
And then suddenly there's more show and you're like, oh, trap door open, there's more show. And I really love falling down this trap door.
And it's just as good quality, if not better.
It's fun. It's great.
It's so good.
And it literally has the seal of approval of the creators because Pike, when she's at the bar drinking, the bottom of her tankard has the Critical Role logo on it.
Oh, nice.
So it literally has the seal of the creators that they approve of this
awesome.
and say, this is good. We like this. This was everything we wanted it to be. And boy, this season is fun right off the bat.
Holy fuck. So we see Grog and Pike once again. They're in the bar and they get to meet a new guy by the name of Terry. And his robot stenographer?
Terry Dashners or like Dashington or something.
Dude.
Played by Wayne Brady.
He is so fucking funny.
Yeah.
He gets obnoxious sometimes.
He gets obnoxious pretty quick.
But he has... Okay, so we'll talk about this when it gets to episode 3. He has one of my favorite moments.
Yeah.
I was pissing my pants. So let's continue in episode 1. So they meet him, and he is talking about how there's this evil in the woods. Kind of like Evil Dead almost. There's this evil...
Something bad's going on.
Yeah, so Grog and Pike go to investigate, and they come across this unkillable witch
who ends up being the priestess from the temple that Pike went to in season 1,
which was an awesome
to get her mojo back,
reveal when she realizes who it is. Holy
as
fuck.
She's doing that thing. This is like my only thing with Amazon, and this show less so than the others, but like they do this thing where in order to show you the depravity of what's happening, they take it to its natural conclusion, which is to say Pike has magic shield, which attacks with physical attack and starts breaking her own bones trying to get through. And you're just like, Jesus fucking
dude, that was fucking awesome.
This happens in Invincible. This happens in Vox Machina. It's just one of those hallmarks of like, Jesus fuck. How do I show how tenacious this attack is? Yeah. The person literally breaks their own body to deliver the attack.
Dude, so good. And, you have Grog who's, like, all gung-ho, and then she beats the shit out of me. Like, fuck, man, it's Grog.
And he has, like, the cursed cuts.
Yes!
They're slowing him down.
And I love how, at first, you're like, oh, my God, is this going to be a thing? And then Pike just heals him. And you're like, oh, okay.
No, he's going to be fine. He's fine.
And how Terry is from this order of, like, the kingdom he's from, they use gems that have special abilities. But he's so full of himself, he wants to always pick the perfect gem. So they'll be in the middle of a fight, and he'll be like talking to himself about what gem to use.
Which one?
Oh,
do I do this one or do I do this one? My favorite is at the beginning of the fight. They see something in the road, and they're like,
"It's like a deer that's all fucked up, right?"
And no, like they see a woman standing in a tree.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, oh, what's going on? This doesn't look good. And he's like, brigands! And he throws down a smoke screen. And they're like, I can't see, I can't breathe now. And he's like, okay. And he dissipates it. And it's just like, dude, what was the point of that, man? What are you doing? But it shows exactly who he is. It's just like, dude, come on. What are we doing here?
Oh, my God. I fucking love it. But then, so that, and I love how they're interconnecting the story because this goes then to Percy and Vex.
Yes.
Now living in Whitestone. And Vex is bored to tears because she has to
She's a noblewoman now.
Yeah, and she fucking hates it. And Percy's working in the basement.
He's working in the ziggurat from season 1.
On the orb.
Figuring out what's going on with this magic sucking orb.
And it starts to show some of the signs of what was happening with the priestess.
And Vex also hears while at at a banquet.
Like a ball that she hates. And I love anytime someone brings up a ball, she's like, fuck, why do you gotta do it?
Why don't even say that we're gonna throw them a ball. Don't even do it. Don't even talk about it.
Yeah.
But she hears people being like, oh, there's this giant panther, and it like fucks shit up. She's like, ooh, giant panther.
Yeah.
I'll take giant panther for 200, Alec. And so she goes out and fights this fell beast. Which is like the closest description I can give is that it looks like the fell beast from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
And it's a great fight. It comes back to life while she's rooting around for her belongings in its stomach.
Yep.
And meanwhile, Percy is messing with this sphere. And I love the cross-cutting.
Yes,
of, like, the
exactly.
Of like them both being like,
good.
what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on with this? And this was really fun. This was a fun reintroduction to Vox Machina. In the first 3 episodes, we don't see Scanlan.
No, not at all.
We don't see Vex and Keyleth until episode 2. And so it's just like, I love that we get this long lead in and they take their time.
Yes.
This is what great pacing is. It never feels slow and it never feels rushed.
Yeah.
It always feels like when it's languid, it should be languid. When it's moving, it should be moving. It never feels like it's taking too much time.
Yeah.
Where you're like, tick, tick, we could be doing other things. Marvel, where you're like, hey, I would love to be watching superhero stuff happen in this superhero show that I was supposed to watch. But none of that shit's happening. You don't have that in Vox Machina. It's a fantasy show. There's fantasy stuff from jump to tail.
Yeah.
Like the whole way through, there's always some fantasy element going on. And it's like, thank you. Why is that so hard for people to understand?
Yeah.
That when I come to watch something that's from a specific genre, it'd be like if you watched a Western and there were no cowboys for the first 8 episodes. And you're like, what the fuck is going on? I came here to watch cowboys, and there's just people in an office building for like 7 episodes, and then at the end, that's when the cowboys show up. You would lose your fucking mind. You know, it's like the cowboy show doesn't start until the office workers all gather around to watch fucking Shane, and that's the first time that turns into a Western. And you're like, what the fuck am I watching?
And I do appreciate that they could have easily done that trope where you have Vex and Percy, and she's, depressed because she's this heiress now, and she has to pretend on this high, and she hates the hoity-toity stuff, and it could have affected the relationship, but it absolutely did not.
No.
Like, they are so very much in love.
Oh, and he's like, I know you hate this.
Oh, yeah. Like,
thank you for being a good sport.
Yeah,
I know
fucking
you hate
love
this.
that they did that, because it would have been the easy way out for them to just be like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
But then the second episode starts, and this is where we get to see Vax and Keyleth. And they are on the way to...
they're continuing the Aramente.
Veshra for the Aramente.
Which is to say, she is learning all of the Avatar 4 elements, and this is the last element she has to learn.
Yes. So the boat ride they're taking is cool. It's great. And you're getting to see them interacting, and they're talking about he has the vision of, like, shit just going bad.
Like, everybody dying.
Exactly. Bad. And so they get to it, and she gets put on this quest to finish her...
You have to go get this stone. You have to go through this portal and get this stone
off
in
of
this
a
other
Kraken.
realm. Yeah.
And she comes face to face with Kraken, and it goes a little different.
Go a little bad.
It goes a little bad, but then it goes good.
Yeah. So, like, I love that, again... Vox Machina does this thing where they play the same song but in a different key, and you're like, yay! And so it's just Keyleth goes to Fire Nation. There is a portal. She has to fight something in the portal. She almost dies, and then suddenly learns the lesson she needs to learn.
Yes.
Unlocks the ability, becomes Fire Queen. Awesome. Keyleth goes to Stone Temple to learn to be Stone Master. Encounters an issue where she's going to die. Learns that she has to die. Comes to terms with it. Becomes Stone Queen. Awesome. Keyleth goes to Water Temple to learn how to be Water Queen. Yep. Goes through a portal. Fights a monster. Has to deal with temptation. Deals with it. Water Queen. And it's just like the same song in different versions. And you're like, but I love it. It's good every single time.
And it's like, I love the interaction with the Kraken because the Kraken is busting her balls over her mother, saying, your mother came to do this.
Implying that she killed it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And it was like, and then the Kraken on one of its tentacles is the stone. And the Kraken saying, if you take the stone, it'll save Vax. Yeah. It'll heal him. And she's torn because she's like, I gotta stop you though, because the Kraken was trying to go through the portal and get into, it would take over the ocean and be like the master of the ocean. And so she has to fight it, and she's like fighting the Kraken, and then do I say Vax? And it's like all this crazy shit going on.
It was really fun.
Oh my God. Really, and then she goes through the portal, and then Vax and the other water tribe is there fighting the Kraken, and she joins them. But I love Vax. Is this how the trial's supposed to go?
Is this always the way it goes? Is it always like this?
Dude,
oh man,
such a great fight.
I love that.
It was so fucking good.
It was a great episode. And meanwhile, while all this is happening, you have Grog and Pike still kind of being like, "What the fuck was that?" And they have this hanger on, and they're like, "Hey, I got an idea.
Yeah,
you're gonna love this.
Go to Whitehall.
You love Vox Machina, right?
Yeah.
Go to Whitestone and check in with them. Tell them what we saw. It's the best thing for you, Terry. It's what you gotta do. Meanwhile, we gotta go and check in with the priest and find out what the fuck happened to the matron.
Dude.
Because what the fuck happened to the matron?
That scene with the priests.
Yeah.
When they go into the room and she realizes there's that charm on the wall, she destroys, and then all the writing. Holy fuck, that was such a great scene,
God,
dude.
Insane.
It was so good.
And Grog is just sitting there looking for wine.
Yeah.
He's just like looking for the magic berry juice.
Yeah, the magic berry juice. You know, the religious berry juice.
Yeah, you religious types always have wine around. Yeah.
But then there's there's this like magical demon fire that starts, and it burns Pike, and then it starts burning Grog, and then he goes, "What? You always told me to use my head," and he just rams through the door. Because they got sealed in by... Was the priestess... No, the priestess did show up, right?
The priest showed up afterwards.
But I thought the priestess wasn't...
I don't know if she was...
I don't remember if she was there.
But
I don't think so, yeah.
No, I think it was more that they were sealed in the room by the magic itself.
Yes.
And so they had to bust through the wall of the room in order to escape the magic. And then all the priests show up and they're like, "Oh my God, what happened? Oh my God,
we're going to heal you."
And it's like, okay, yeah, did you guys... I just want to turn to the priest and be like, so on a level of bad to Catholic, how much did you know about what's going on here?
Because when they first interacted with the lead priest, he seemed off.
Yeah.
So I thought that too. I'm like, he knows something.
You gotta know something. I know enough religious orders to know two things. Like Grog, they do usually have wine around.
Yes.
And there's always something hinky on the back end that you should probably ask them about. That they're going to be very suspicious about and be like, "We didn't know anything." Yeah, you didn't know anything.
Fucking knew exactly what that was.
Sure.
And then we get episode 3.
Yes.
Which is the awesome, let's bring Vox Machina back together. Minus Scanlan. Bring everyone together. Seeing Vax and Vex together again was awesome, especially when they got their weapons back and were fighting side by side.
I love that because the premise is that Keyleth is going to finally finish her armamente and be crowned,
literally crowned,
as this new protector, the new Avatar, essentially. I mean, I hate to make a comparison, Matt Mercer, but it's the Avatar.
It is the Avatar,
the Avatar. So everybody goes to this thing, and like so many other things, you can't bring weapons in. And so they all have to seal their weapons away, and they're all just hanging out, and Grog's actually wearing almost a shirt for a little bit. And it's a great reunion, and everybody's chatting.
You missed the best part with Grog's shirt, and he's like, "This is making my nipples itchy." Yeah. I fucking laugh, man.
And nobody wants to bring up the unkillable things that they've been fighting. And so nobody does. And so they're just going, okay, what's going on? And then all these unkillable people show up. And they're like, "Oh, this is like that one thing." And they're like, "Wait a minute.
Why didn't you tell me?
What are you talking about? Because I killed an unkillable thing." And they're like, "Wait a minute. What do you mean you also fought an unkillable thing? Why didn't you say anything about it?"
I loved how they pulled it all together.
Yeah.
But the scene that killed me is when Vox Machina is like, "All right, let's attack." And there's this scene of them all standing in like superhero pose. And fucking Terry he's on the back of the robot and they just run through the scene. I was dying because he's like, let's go, and he's riding the robot, and I was dead.
The robot that can only say Terry.
Oh yeah. It was the funny, and I'm keep waiting for this robot to like kick ass. No, it just, he rides on it and it writes down what he says. Yeah. And I'm like, dude, but just him riding it, just running through the scene, I was like, that is the funniest shit.
Well, and when things get really bad and you start hearing the witches talk about what they're doing, and Terry's taking notes and just is like, maybe we'll edit that.
Yeah,
we'll leave that part out. That's not great. But no, it's another classic, great Vox Machina fight.
Oh my god!
Of just like chaos and order and awesome fantasy fight shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, and it's so cool because like a D&D campaign, everybody is so leveled up at this point.
Yeah.
This is where it gets fun. One of my favorite D20 campaigns, probably my favorite D20 campaign, is Fantasy High Season 3. Because at that point, the characters are all around level 20.
Yeah.
Like, they are all beefed out. And so it becomes this running match between them and the DM to try and see who can deal with what's being, because the DM is just like, Brennan's just like, at that point it's just like, you can take anything. At one point they have to just fight a legion of monsters that just keep spawning, and he just literally keeps throwing monsters at them while they have to answer test questions. It's like a final exam.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it's so fun because you have that moment of like, oh, this is going to be a pain, and then the guy's like, okay, so my base sneak is like 18, so like I just have to get like a 5 or above. And it's like, oh, so he's going to succeed. Everybody's a master at everything. And there's a lot of fun in that, of just like watching all these characters that you've watched over the last 3 seasons that you thought their story was done, come back together and kick serious butt, but still be up against an opponent that is of something that they don't understand, that is in direct violation of one of their patron gods, that has a big significance emotionally to everybody involved. Like it works on so many levels, and I'm really excited to see what the mystery of this is, because that's the fun thing of Vox Machina.
It is.
Is really pulling on that string and just seeing where it goes.
Dude, I can't wait. And and that's also kind of the negative, where you get those first 3 episodes, but then you gotta wait week to week. It's like, no, I wanna watch it. I would have watched that whole season.
This is the thing that, like, and kudos to it.
I kind of miss it. I do miss that old time thing.
In the new age of television, there is this whole like, do you release it all at once, or do you release it in spurts?
Yeah.
And or do you there's 3 tactics, I guess. There's the Netflix tactic of release it all at once because people like to binge things. There's the CBS, Amazon, others, where it's like, we're going to release like 4 or 5 episodes at the beginning, or more like 2 or 3 episodes at the beginning, and then week to week we're going to release episodes afterwards, so you get your bingeable at the beginning, but then you also have to keep coming back for more.
Yeah.
Very drug dealerly of them. Well done.
Yeah.
And then you have Disney, who is just like, let's get this shit turd out the cannon right now.
Really bad.
Here's more than half the series in the first week of launch.
And it's so frustrating to me, because I wish some of these streaming services like Disney, like HBO or not HBO, Spider-Man is also on Amazon, which blew my mind.
Which is weird. There's also a Batman show on Amazon. I don't get it.
You have this show that, I know Vox Machina hits a certain demographic for those who like D&D and like that kind of world. But it's done in a way that there was a scene in the 3rd episode that I actually stood up and cheered.
Yeah.
And that was when Vex and Vax got their equipment during the fight, and she's on her broom and he has his wings, and they're like, it's really good being with you again. And then they just go and kick all the ass.
Their relationship is so good.
I fucking love those two.
That was something I thought of while watching it again, was just, what do I love about this show? It's the characters and the relationships between them. It's Vex and Vax earnestly saying, where at the end of season 3, again, spoilers, when they're trying to bring Percy back, Vex is like, this could kill you. And Vax is like, I would do anything to make you happy for 5 minutes. Like, literally anything. And you know he means it. And it's not romantic. It's brotherly. He cares so much about her as her brother. And when he calls Percy brother as a way to bring him back from the dead, and like all these emotional moments. But then at the same time, you have the simplicity of Vex calling Pike pickle.
Yes.
The simplicity of just that tells me so much about their relationship without saying anything. You don't even need to tell me how long they've known each other. You don't even need to tell me if they've dated or anything. That tells me everything. These two are friends. They like each other. They tease each other. They have a very cordial, very kind of like, you got me kind of relationship, but without the nut tapping that Grog and Vex have. And it's just like, you don't need them to sit down and be like, okay, so this is when Vex and Vex met. Like, they tell you everything just because of the way that the characters interact.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, I'm so excited for the rest of the season because it's already an A+ for me.
Yeah.
And they haven't even brought back my favorite character yet, which is Scanlan.
The Scanlan.
So as soon as Scanlan's part of this too, I'm so frustrated that Amazon, I know that you want people to stream this. I want to own these shows.
I swear to God.
Please put it on Blu-ray or 4K.
I will give you money.
Oh my God.
Why are you turning down my money? Do you understand?
Or even allow us to buy the seasons on digital.
Just give me the option. I swear, I just want to put it in my library so I can have it up on my shelf or my digital shelf next to all the other trinkets and things that I love. And I just want to see it there when I'm passing by. One of my favorite things to do is just to look through my library of digital movies and be like, oh, yeah. Oh, and that one. Oh, and I can't wait to watch that one. Or going through TV shows and being like, oh, I remember watching that. Oh, I remember when that meant so much to me. Give me the chance to buy these things and you will get my money. It's the same as Broadway. You're leaving money on the table. You think that it is essential that you not offer these because if you offer them, then people won't get the whole service and you won't be able to have that constant stream of people coming back for more and more. I say no. I think you can have both. I think that you can still have people that will still have the service all the time because they'll see it as cheaper and more cost effective to not have to buy a DVD or wait for a DVD to be available. They'll just want it available when they want it. Yeah. But like, even if it's like 6 months after it drops on digital. Yeah. Like, give me the chance to buy it on digital. Give me the chance to buy it on Blu-ray. You've had your stream time at that point. You've gotten all your cream off the top and then some. And there's still cake here. I want to eat the cake underneath.
And the frustrating thing on like Broadway is this is really just a button push.
Yeah.
It's already on there. Yeah. And only if you want to only sell it through Amazon, fine. I'll buy it through Amazon. I don't give a shit. You're part of Movies Everywhere, so it'll be connected to all my streaming services. Oh yeah, please fucking. And it's so goddamn frustrating because I do want to own them without the commercials. Yeah. And the reason why I'm so adamant about this is when I look at my physical movie collection, I have every season, including the Nocturne of the Castlevania animated, in a physical version. Yeah. And I smile every time I see it because I love that show so much. I might not be watching it anytime soon, but knowing that I have it and I can go back and enjoy that wonderful story, I want that with Vox Machina so bad.
It's so important to me. Like, it's one of those things that I genuinely find so much joy in. Yes. Is being able to be like, hey, I want to watch that one scene from that one show that I love. Castlevania Nocturne, the finale of season 2, where there's that beefy, awesome fight scene.
Dude, so good.
I want to just be able to watch that whenever I want. And I don't want to have to deal with Netflix's buffer stream or something. Because, like, my big thing was when I tried to watch Nocturne, I had to watch it on a tablet streaming to a TV. Because anytime I tried to watch it off of the Netflix app on the TV, the whole thing crashed. And it kept doing that at the exact same point every time. And so eventually I just had to be like, okay, I can run it on the tablet and I can stream the tablet to the TV. So I guess that's what I'm going to do. And it's just like, or you could make it so I can just buy it. Yeah. And I don't have to deal with all this shit. Exactly. It's just mine. It's just there. It's just on the server connected to the Voodoo that I can just go to whenever because it's just there.
I agree.
Come on, you're leaving money on the table.
All right, folks. Well, that was NerdPod Generations, episode 194. Really hope you enjoyed. Those watching, we hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed how beautiful we are. So please go to nerdpodgen.com. Once again, there are links there to all of our sites where you can either listen to or watch hopefully, if this video goes through, this will be our first video of us on YouTube, which you'll be able to actually watch the show.
Come on.
So please, once again, on our website, the very last page, there's a place for you to upload an email to us to let us know what you think of the show. Let us know a topic you might also talk about. If there's a certain movie, a certain genre, certain anything, let us know. We're always looking for content. So.
I will go so far and I'll put this out, and I mean this.
He means it.
If people tell me to watch Spider Noir and react to it on the show, I will do it. But that is the only way I'll do it. I will not do it for the show independent of people asking. If people ask, I'll do it. But that's the only way it's going to happen.
That might break our new camera, but... Anyways, folks, so NerdPod Generations, once again, nerdpodgen.com, nerdpodgen.com. And Al, who does our artwork and our music?
Our art is by Kortney Howell. Our music is by Brendan Williams and James Connolly. I am Alfred Judson.
And I'm Steve Taylor.
And until next week, friends and enemies, oh my God, there's still more content. There's still more stuff
There's a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yeah, we got...
There's so much to talk
We have
about.
Mighty Nine. I mean, like, if we wanted to, we could talk about Mighty Nine, which is the Vox Machina spin-off. Like, that's all out. We could do that, too, if we wanted to. Like, there is stuff.
The good thing about us, you never know what the fuck we're going to talk about.
You never know what it's going to be, because we don't know what it's going to be.
We don't know what the hell we're going to talk about.
Have a great week, friends and enemies.